Well, welcome back to Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. Hope your morning is going awesome. The weekend's almost here. So today I am going to preview another big, expensive release. I mean, I honestly feel like if I want to do sports cards the right way these days, you have to live in Beverly Hills. And if you live in Beverly Hills, that may not even be enough. You have to move to the Hamptons. And then from the Hamptons, you just keep going up and up and up. But anyway, today I am doing the preview for actually two different releases of the same product. The July 18th, 2025 release of 2024-2025 Panini Noir Basketball, first off the line. The other release that I'm going over is actually the same product, and except this release is the July 25th, 2025 release of 2024-2025 Panini Noir Basketball box sets. And these aren't first off the line, but the price is about close to 50% lower per box, close to $2,000, per box. But we all know that the big draw in these products is, as much as they try to hype up the case hits, which case hits are about really all they have. You don't have a very strong rookie class this year. You just don't. But we'll get more into that in this preview. But to start us off, you have to ask yourself, what sort of people, would sell boxes like this as a corporation, purchase boxes. And I know that this thing, this is from Fast Company, where they're talking about this, like it says here, elites are congregating at a luxury ski resort just a week after the U.S. government passed a bill to give tax cuts to the wealthy and boot millions from Medicaid. Make it make sense. Here we can see all these private jets parked at the Freedman Memorial Airport at the Allen & Company Sun Valley Conference on July 10th, 2025. And this just recently got over a few days ago. An estimated 175 private jets touched down in Sun Valley, Idaho on Tuesday, kicking off the secretive annual retreat colloquially known as Summer Camp for Billionaires. Yep. This is the type of people who buys these type of products. I wouldn't be surprised if, we had the heads of Topps Fanatics, Michael Rubin, and the CEO of Panini at this thing, Me, I mean, I'm just a lower middle class guy. Grew up with sports cards, 80s, 90s, pre 9/11, post 9/11 sports cards. I've said it before, are a nightmare. All right. So if you go to Beckett, they do have some information on this, and they do have a checklist. So if you're going to purchase this, I definitely recommend going to Beckett and going over the checklist, so you don't get burned too bad on this product. Anyway. 2024-2025 Panini Noir Basketball is a product for those who not only like high-end breaks, but standout designs as well, drawing from film, fashion, and other areas of the sport. The checklist is heavy on hits. Hobby boxes include 4 autographs, all of which are on card. 3 memorabilia cards are also in each box. Other elements include low-numbered parallels and short print base cards that come with metal frames. The base set has a lot of sections and subsets. Standard base gives players 2 cards, one in their icon jersey and another in their association jersey. Additional parallels include hollow silver, hollow ruby, gold out of 10, hollow gold out of 5, and platinum 1 of 1s. Separate metal frame cards carry such themes as biopics, City Edition, critically acclaimed, feature length, motion picture, and vintage art. All right. So that's what they're hyping up. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's kind of a case hit, but we all know you need to chase his rookie auto to really have anything. Sneaker Spotlight signatures return while players are pictured. The focus of these, aside from the autograph, is the footwear, which I tend to think these are cheesy. It feels like I'm looking at a footwear ad. That's just, it comes off that way. It's like, are they selling sneakers? Oh, that's a sports card? Okay. It's Derrick Rose. Another Noir staple, Spotlight Signatures, is also back. In addition to a sleek design, players' penmanship on these come in gold ink. Steph Curry. Nice card. I mean, can't say it's not. But let's face it, Steph Curry signs a lot of autos. And that's what I'm always curious about. What's the end game on these modern cards like this? I mean, when all, he retires and years down the road and you think that these are going to be really valued cards. Are they going to be valued, or is it just going to be another oversaturated market? Yeah, and that's really the problem with these cards, these modern cards, is the end game. When it all stops and you see the true value of it, is it just going to not have a lot of value because there's just so many autos? Anyway, the 2024-2025 Noir checklist is a lot more autograph sets, including A-list signatures, genre graphs, NBA night signatures, neo-noir signatures, showrunner signatures, and starring role. All right, Dalton Neck. There's this card. 10th anniversary patch autographs not only add a relic element, but a bit of throwback look and feel as well for those who have been with the brand from the beginning. I'm not sure if they mean Noir or Panini, but whatever. Samata's Bazelis rookie card. When it comes to memorabilia, there's a lot as well. Box office memorabilia, casting call memorabilia, elegant decor rookie jerseys, jumbo material, screenplay jersey, and tagline are a sampling of these options. All right. So, cards per pack in the hobby is 10. Packs per box in the hobby is 1. Which, honestly, for the money, I just think that's a joke. They need to start putting more in these high-end boxes. I mean, it's just such a cash grab. Boxes per case in the hobby is 4. Set size is 400 cards. And the release date on this is July 23rd, 2025. But I already went over the various release dates. You could jump in and get your first off the line case today. You're going to spend about $17,000 on it. Anyway, you can shop for Panini Noir basketball boxes on eBay for hobby boxes. And what to expect in a hobby box: 4 autographs, 3 memorabilia cards, and 3 total inserts, parallels, or base cards. And the memorabilia cards, Panini has just such a bad reputation with memorabilia. I just think they should get completely out of memorabilia. I mean, it's just like Panini quit doing memorabilia, and it's good for the world. Anyway, what to expect in the first off the line box: you get 4 autographs, 3 memorabilia cards, 3 total inserts, parallels, or base cards, and a first off the line exclusive spotlight, sneaker spotlight, or metal frame card. Which, big deal. The sneaker spotlights is just an ad. It's an ad on the sports card. All right, so here we are at the base set, and pretty basic stuff. 70 cards, various parallels. I won't hit all the parallels. You can see those, I'll just say the Platinum 1 of 1. All right. They start us off with Victor Wembanyama. And these cards are out of 99, but we know Wemby only signs with Topps Fanatics for the most part. Then we have LeBron James, Karl Anthony Towns, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jason Tatum. So there's some of the bigger names. There's some other names on here as well. We have Anthony Edwards, right here, card number 18. Joel Embiid. Anyone else coming out at me? There's a lot of names here. The Tyrese Halliburton. But these aren't their rookie cards. They're numbered. But, a lot of these numbered cards, I go to my local sports card shop with guys like this, and even these high-end cards, these high-end base cards, something like Noir. And the guy has them marked at, $1. And so that's just the issue I have with this is the card shop doesn't see a lot of value in the stuff either. It's just, unless there's maybe a rookie card with a big name. But, for the most part, most of the stuff is just filler. All right, so base icon edition, 70 cards, parallels, same type of parallels, platinum 1-of-1s. Basically the same names we just hit. Wemby starts the list. LeBron James, Karl-Anthony Towns, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Kyrie Irving, John Morant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Jason Tatum. I mean, it's just wash, rinse, and repeat, pretty much. There's the Anthony Edwards again. There's Jimmy Butler. These are nice cards, but for true value, it really is the rookie cards. You can chase the case hits, but down the road, I just see the case hit value depleting down the road, especially on veteran players or more veteran players, All right, so base rookies, Association Edition, 30 cards, parallels, same parallels pretty much, and platinum 1-of-1s. Who are they hyping up for rookies? And this is the issue I have with this set is I'd almost like to take Panini to court on this, but this is price gouging. This is arguably price gouging. And I'm going to prove it. How am I going to prove it? With this list right here. The Base Rookies Association Edition. This is absolute garbage. I mean, I shouldn't say that for the most part, but to an extent, these rookies aren't good at all. I mean, the only one, and they have it at the bottom of the list here, would be like Zach Edey, with the Memphis Grizzlies, for the most part. A lot of this rookie class, I don't see going very far. Bronny James, the Nepo baby. Hey, that's great. But let's face it, that's all most of us see with Bronny James, And I'm guessing that when his dad retires, he's not going to have much pull in the league at all. I mean, they could be dropping down, back to the minors, Who else is on this list? Alex Sarr, and that's what gets me is some of the better players from this class have been cursed because they're stuck on the Washington Wizards. They have Keyshawn George, Bub Carrington. Some of these were the bigger class names, but when you put them on the worst team imaginable, it doesn't work out, I know they've been hyping up the Dalton Neck, with the Lakers, but will the value be there for these rookies? And for the most part, I don't see it, except for maybe Zach Edey. Okay, so here's the base rookies icon edition. Same 30 cards, same parallels, platinum 1-of-1s. And you're cursed with basically the same class, It starts off with Bronny James Jr. and they end it with Zach Edey, which in my opinion, I'll keep bringing up Zach Edey's the best chase for this rookie class. All right, base metal frame, City Edition, 35 cards, parallels, first off the line, hollow gold out of 8, first off the line, hollow platinum out of 1. It starts off with, this nice Tyrese Halliburton card, 25. But once again, I could see it in the dollar rack at my local card shop. Why? It's not his rookie card. Maybe he had a good year, but that's the way a lot of these big names end up. Nothing against them. I mean, how many of these big names have I seen? Michael Jordan's, whatever, in the dollar rack. It's just life. Base biopics, 15 cards and parallels. They give us some bigger names here to chase, like Magic Johnson. But, I have to call Magic Johnson up. Hey, you're signing too much. Stop signing. Larry Bird, which I'm still chasing some awesome Larry Bird rookie cards. Who else is on here? Shaquille O'Neal. Of course, Steph Curry. Tim Duncan. Those are some big names there. Base feature length, 20 cards, parallels. First off the line, hollow gold out of 8. First off the line, hollow platinum out of 1. These names aren't as big. It's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out of 25. Ja Morant. You have Alex Sarr on the bottom there for a rookie. Maybe he will go somewhere, but at this point, I just don't know. Base motion picture, 5 cards, parallels. First off the line, hollow gold out of 8. First off the line, hollow platinum out of 1. What's this? LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, and Zachariah Risasher, I believe that's how you say it. Out of 25. Base vintage art, 15 cards. Same parallels we've been seeing. Anthony Edwards tops the list. Same names, Victor Wembanyama, Yao Ming. And those are out of 25. Base critically acclaimed, 10 cards, parallels, same parallels, and these are out of 25. Just kind of the same names again. Wemby tops the list. We have LeBron James, Antetokounmpo, Tim Duncan's at the bottom of the list. Base rookie patch autographs, black and white, 23 cards. Some numbered cards are missing. All right, for parallels, hollow green, hollow gold, international, hollow gold, and platinum. Pretty long list there. Base rookie patch autographs color, 33 cards, same sort of parallels. For names, honestly, not a lot of big names coming out on me here. Zach Edey, but boy, good luck with that one. Base 10th anniversary patch autographs, 10 cards, same sort of kind of parallels. The Zach Edey, that's be a good hit for a rookie card. But for the most part, out of 25, a few of them are out of 75, nothing too major. Base rookie autographs, 10 cards, parallels, same sort of parallels. And these are out of 49. If you get the Zach Edey, that's a good hit. A lot of these other rookies, I'm not seeing it. All right. In my opinion, that base list is too long. But it is what it is. So here's the autographs. These are the 15 cards, A-list signatures, various parallels, hollow gold, platinum, and these are off 49 and 25. They top the list with Tyrese Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Steph Curry, and of course the big name right now, 25, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, card number 9. The Auto Noir, black and white, 26 cards. International platinum hollow gold parallels. Magic Johnson, out of 25. Card number 14. A lot of these other names, these aren't the greatest names. Muggsy Bogues, I haven't seen him sign anything for a while, but he's up there. Card number 11. Paul Gasol. So, it's just some bigger names, veterans. Auto Noir, black and white international, 27 cards. They give us Keontae George to top the list out of 8, which they kind of make him to be a big deal, but I don't know if he's going to be that big of a deal. More Magic Johnson, Grant Hill's on there. A lot of these cards out of 8. Auto Noir, black and white international, hollow gold, 27 cards. Keontae George tops the list again. Paul Gasol, and these are out of 3. Who else comes out at me? B.J. Armstrong. All right. Auto Noir color, 26 cards. Various parallels again. Same sort of names. Muggsy Bogues again. Magic Johnson. Chris Mullin. But you could really just chase down their odds online for singles and save some money. That's why I don't see why they're asking so much. A lot of these cards are 25 and 99, but it's just like they're asking a lot of money for names that honestly you could just chase on your own and save some money rather than getting into this. Even the Magic Johnson autos, if you really want a Magic Johnson auto, he signs so much. Auto Noir color international, 27 cards out of 8. Just kind of same names I've been going over. Auto Noir color international hollow gold, 27 cards. Basically the same list that I've been hitting over and over again. Autograph prime black and white, 11 cards. Autograph Prime Black and White International. This is a very long list. 13 cards, for this hollow gold, white platinum, 11 cards, various numbering, prime color, 11 cards, various numbering. But, the names really aren't very standout names. I mean, what's Austin Reeves off 49? I mean, big deal. You're going to pay all that money for Austin Reeves, I mean, give me a break. All right, so then we had Autograph Prime Color International, 13 cards, basically the same list. Autograph Prime Color International Hollow Gold, Color Platinum, It's just basically the same list over and over again. Capstones, 10 cards. Genre Graphs. Genre Graphs Hollow Green. Genre Graphs Hollow Gold. I just feel like they've overprinted a lot of these names. Genre Graphs International. Even if they're numbered, it's just like big deal. They're just reprinting over and over again. Genre Graphs International Hollow Gold, 19 cards. Midnight Sanders. Anyone stand out on the Neo Noir? Not really. I mean, are you going to chase Zion Williamson 25? I mean, give me a break. We're all burned out of Zion Williamson. Nightlights autographs. Even I said the last ones. It's just Panini. Maybe I'm glad you're losing your licensing to an extent. You've lost your minds. All right, memorabilia. Box office memorabilia, 29 cards. I'm not the biggest fan of Panini memorabilia. They have various parallels here. They start the list with Jalen Williams. These cards out of 99. It goes to 30. Box office memorabilia hollow green out of 49. Basically, same names we've gone over. A lot of these names, they have Wemby. They have LeBron James. Isn't that special? DeMar DeRozan, but I mean, come on. Box office memorabilia hollow gold out of 25 out of 10. Box office memorabilia international. Same sort of names that we have hit on the previous lists. Box office memorabilia international hollow gold. And it just keeps doing this down the line. I'm not even going to say all of them. You get the idea. I'm just going to scroll it down. And it's just such a monster list here, That's what I don't get about Noir is it's not like you're getting anything that has any rarity to it. You're really not. It's a monster checklist that just keeps wash, rinse, and repeating the same players over and over again with just various types of numbering. It just kind of goes back. I guess that Panini believes that we're all just gullible people, that really don't know any information, that, doesn't dig into anything. So here's the inserts. The sneaker spotlight, 20 card parallels. They start us off with LeBron James and Wemby. They have Jason Tatum on here as well, out of 99. And this with Alex Sarr, 99. Sneaker Spotlight International, 10 cards. Joel Embiid tops the list, out of 15. Jason Tatum ends the list. Basically, same players we've been seeing. They tried to sell Wemby to no end. But let's face it, Wemby and Caitlin Clark, as much as we hype them up, everybody does, they're always injured. Spotlight, 15 cards, various parallels. Same names. Wemby's at the bottom of the list there. They give us, like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. All right, so that is it. Monstrous list with a monstrous price tag. I don't get it. Can someone make it make sense? Because I can't make sense of it. All right, so if you're a big spender, you might be considering these, first off the line 4-box cases. David Adams will hook you up for the low cost of $16,999.95. I mean, we went over the checklist. The checklist isn't very great, Let's see if, what they have for sell sheets. Why not? So they really like to hype up the sneaker spotlight signatures, which I think is a joke. It just looks like a sneaker ad. Noir signatures, hollow gold. Dalton Nectar, 10th anniversary patch, autographs platinum. Patch auto. I sure hope they did something worthwhile with these patches. I hope you don't flip the card over and read, well, it's never been worn, never been used. They just, who cares, We have the base metal frame city edition. We have the biopics, the logo man, the NBA at Night signatures, hollow gold, with Shaquille O'Neal, his auto. I mean, NBA at Night cards, it feels weird. I mean, when you look at that card, doesn't it? It's like, just look at the Shaquille O'Neal card. It's like, come on, he's dressed up in his uniform. He's in a high-rise, suite or something like that, and he's jumping up. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, then we have the Spotlight signatures vertical, A-list signatures platinum. The Doncic platinum, I think that's a better looking card. The NBA at Night, they make Shaquille O'Neal look ridiculous in that card. They really do. We went over these kind of flashpoints before. So you might go to Dave Now and check it out for yourself. The NBA at Night for Noir is just absolute madness. I mean, I'm laughing at it. It's hilarious to look at. Okay. So you can go elsewhere to purchase a hobby box. And if you can just purchase a hobby box, if you just have to do it, I mean, do it, but good luck with it. Here I am at Giant Sports Cards because I had so much trouble pulling up, just a single hobby box price. So this isn't first off the line. This is coming out on July 25th, 2025. Okay, and that's just the normal Noir. $1,839.95. I mean, I could do so much with that money. Would I buy it on this box? No way. Okay. But it's there, so if you're going to buy it, maybe don't buy first off the line and chase down the sneaker ad cards. Anyway. Is this worth it? Well, I'm not even going to give this a rating. I even gave Pearl a rating of a quarter thumbs up, that really high-end Leaf product. It was just released, Leaf Multisports. Because I honestly see more value in that product than this product, which is licensed. To me, this is another Panini cash grab. It's just like they're losing all their licenses, so may as well just try and take as much money from, the poor consumer as they can. And to me, to an extent, it feels like price gouging. It really does. I wish that there would be some investigations on, price gouging, price fixing, and the monopolization of the sports card market. Not that it's going to do anything with our government, because our government seems to reward these kind of villains, whether we like it or not. So I'm not giving this a grade at all. I mean, for me, to get a grade, I'd just like to remind you, it's just like, a plane taking off of a runway, All it has to do is just get up into the air, and I'll give it a grade. But at this point, this Panini, 2024, 2025 Panini Noir plane is still cruising down the runway, and it's not ever going to take off. And it just doesn't deserve to take off. With the checklist that they offer you, yeah, there's some good veteran names in there, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, But those two guys, as big of a fan as I am of Johnson and Bird, they sign too much. And I know that they're doing it for the fans, but here's the thing. With the end game with these big high-end products, what is the end game going to be? If you're someone who's holding on to cards, I would just like to take you and just, throw some water in your face, especially these cards. I would tell you, sell them as fast as you can if you need the money. Why? Because the end game, when all this is said and done, when Larry Bird passes away, when Magic Johnson passes away, when these Paul Gasol passes away, when all these kind of veteran players pass away, they're likely going to have millions of autos on the market, and they're not going to be valued much. It's not like, chasing, some of these older players, Bill Russell. I would recommend chasing a Bill Russell card over these guys' cards. Why? Because there's more scarcity and rarity, and the guy has 11 championships. He has the most championships in North American soil, Pretty much the most rings, except for, I forget what the guy's name, the hockey player, But either way, the end game for modern cards is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be an oversaturated game of pretending that there's rarity in something where there is no rarity at all. So if you have a different opinion on this set, leave some comments. I'd like to thank my subscribers and my subscriber base. You're the reason I keep doing these episodes. And if you haven't subscribed as a viewer, all you have to do is hit that subscription button. It's 100% free, and I can continue to improve the channel. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I'm out of here. Bye.